played 3 times this season, so a win tonight means they've locked up the season series. Do you think that'll give them a little bit extra motivation, Clark?
You know, I think mostly they just want to keep improving, build on that earlier win, try to snowball a little bit of momentum here.
Grade, one of the best assets of Zion Williamson is his versatility.
And the combination of power and skill, it's obviously unique. And what I love about him is he's making better and better decisions. He's become as reliable as he is explosive.
Here's Boozer.
Wow, we are going to remember that one for a while.
I know I will, Greg. That was special. That was really special. Now, here is Irving. He's someone who's a factor on any given night, averaging more than 22 points a game. Lead with it, and it's Vassell picking him up. Boozer up top. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
Now, Vassell, following the three-point attempt by Kyrie Irving. Shot clock at 5. And finished off by Williamson.
I'll tell you, Zion can do that all night. Terrific offensive rebound.
Here's Wade. Good D by Williamson.
Boy, surprised he missed that. The defense just good enough to prevent that bucket.
And Miller throws it down hard.
You see the playmaking ability of Williamson there. Great pass to set up his teammate.
And J.J. Redick is called timeout. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Hey, Kevin. Briefly spoke with J.J. Redick. We talked about trying to contain someone like Zion Williamson, and Coach said it's like trying to put out a fire with a squirt gun. He's just so explosive and physical. The only good option is to build walls and try to cut him off from the hoop. We'll see how that works out for them. Back to you guys.
All right, David, thanks. Lets it go with the 3. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
An all-around talent. Wade is outstanding at involving his guys.
Here's Williamson. And the dunk by Williamson.
I'll tell you, that vertical ability he has puts him in select company in NBA power forwards. May not have great size, but boy, he plays bigger than it.
And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Irving.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
Yeah, the anticipation was there. The hustle was there. Very close to picking that one.
Here's Wade.
Let's give some credit to the defense for how they're guarding this guy right now, because they're refusing to let him get comfortable.
Well, what a dunk artist this guy is. Whenever Williamson takes flight, you're just expecting to see something special.
All alone from mid-range. They know he won't miss many of those.
Outside Irving. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. However you feel about Kyrie Irving, you cannot deny, Doris, he is an elite player still.
Kevin, there are many who consider Kyrie Irving to be the greatest finishing guard in the history of the game. I mean, left hand, right hand, a little bit of English and polish, big shot maker. And what I love for Kyrie Irving right now is he seems content and happy.
Greg, you love this topic more than anyone when you think about the best ball handlers of all time. Where does Kyrie Irving rank on your list?
Well, you know, I think, Kevin, he's at the very top. I've never seen anyone else pull off some of the things he does. Certainly makes a strong case for the best ever.
And that one's good, Williamson. Williamson's got 8 points.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Left side, Boozer. Pass to Reddish. Screen by Boozer. Just 4 to shoot. The 3 for Doncic. The Mavericks pull it in. A minute 42 left to play here in the first. And on the way from Irving for 3. Vassell outside. Off target from three-point range.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
And stolen by Miller. And the dunk by Williamson.
What a move. Few do it as well as Zion Williamson.
Out to the right wing. Wade with no one around. It's good from long range. He's got 5.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open. They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
And Boozer gets it to go. Mavericks leading by 4. And on the way from Irving for 3. There's his 3rd field goal, and now he's made half of his 6 shots.
Boy, the range of Kyrie and the quickness and efficiency with which he gets it off. Look out.
3-pointer, Wade. Yep, that one goes in there.
Boy, he's heating up fast coming out of the gate. 4 out of 5 from the field.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock.
This guy is as difficult to cover as there is in the NBA. Kyrie Irving, the master at drawing contact.
The Mavericks shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
And taking a look at the numbers on the season, they've converted about 77% of those foul shots.
The way he's shooting free throws tonight, you simply don't want to put him there.
Pass to James. "15 seconds left to play in the first. And the dunk by James.
Yeah, he just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful 2-hand jam. Handle with the ball. Good on the baseline, Jay.
What a terrific play by just a tremendous all-around player. This guy makes it look easy.
And Jaden Hardy is going to pick up a foul. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul. Checking in for the Mavericks.
From deep, James. And that one released in time, but no good. And so it's the Dallas Mavericks bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. They're pounding the ball inside, and that
20. The Mavericks. 27.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And guys, what's your take on the Mavericks so far?
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Boy, it's been a really pretty thing to watch, executing their game plan to perfection.
Vanderbilt with the screen. Pass to Filipowski. Just 5 to shoot. Los Angeles needs to get off a shot here. Good D by Stevenson. Dallas leading by 7. Outside, Jones. Here's Hardy. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. And a wide open look for James. Yes, it's James picking up the assist. James has got the first basket of the second quarter for Los Angeles. And so it's Rendell bringing it up now for Dallas. Greg, what a great time to be a fan of basketball. Not just in the NBA, but all over the world.
Absolutely, Kevin. The sport just continues to grow, and there's increased value being placed on all-around skill, even in youth basketball. And I think that bodes well for the future of the game. And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
Boy, we're seeing it more and more. Guys looking to create additional space by stepping back further from the line.
And that's how you do it, guys. Ball pressure and then get some runouts.
Jones, no one around him. Sinks the three-pointer. Jones has got the lead up to 7 now for the Mavs.
This is as pure a shooter as there is. You've got to stay connected or it's a problem.
Pass to Vanderbilt. Ball stolen. Here's Randall. And Randall throws it down.
Well, Julius Randle in the open floor can be a real problem and shows you that right there.
And J.J. Redick is called timeout. He's ready to talk things through with the team.
Substitution.
Lakers trail by 9. Here's Redick. Los Angeles with another miss.
Another rebound hauled in. They're hitting the glass with a lot of passion.
Puts up a deep 3. Boozer with the rebound. And we've got a whistle. The refs are indicating it's a transition take foul. It's going to be a shot and the ball.
First team foul.
Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Dallas.
They are committed to running the floor in this one, relying on their speed to get a lot of points off the fast break.
Yeah, they've also been alert and active on the defensive end, creating turnovers and turning those into points on the offensive end.
Doncic looking it over. Pass to Boozer. And the dunk by Boozer.
Well, the coach loves this kind of ball movement. Anytime you create something inside the free throw line, you know it's a good look.
Can't connect from short range.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Greg, you think about oversized point guards, and the gold standard has always been Magic Johnson. Now you look at Luka Doncic, and he's certainly big for that position.
Definitely some positive similarities, right? But the big difference is one of those guys has 5 rings, and that's not a knock on Doncic. This is a team sport, but Magic's ability to affect winning was right there with another MJ, Michael Jordan.
Pass to Wolf. Inside. Boom, he jams it straight down.
And he shows us all what the breakaway rim was invented for.
Can you believe he almost brought the whole thing down by hanging on that long? Here's Hardy. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. And the Mavericks lead by 5.
I'm not sure what he was thinking exactly, but he finds a way to convert.
Back to Boozer. It's stolen by Randall. Doncic with the steal. And he's going up for the alley-oop.
Listen, we all know Luka Doncic can score, but equally impressive to me is his playmaking ability.
And he drives in. And he dunks it down.
Gives the team such a great element, having a one guard who can get to the 10.
Certainly something every team wants to have.
Oh, you love it. Fearless, aggressive, leaving. No doubt whatsoever.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
They grab their own miss. Randall. Nice D from Doncic. Lakers trailed by 5. And there's the call on Jones. That is his first foul of the game.
It's close, but, didn't get on balance quick enough.
Substitution on the court.
Reddish with the ball. He's picked up by Irving. Now Reddish. Still without a basket.
And he saw the play develop, but the pass just wasn't there.
It was a really good thought for sure, but the lob has got to be better than that.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, thanks. If you think Luka Doncic makes amazing shots in the games, you should see his trick shots. It's legendary stuff with his teammates. Luka says, I'm just making them up. I like to have fun, so sometimes I just try some new stuff. And of course, Kevin, he always feels like they're going in.
Thank you, D.A. He is a magician with the ball. A very creative mind. It's fun to watch.
Well, you love to see Dwayne Wade intense on the defensive end. What a terrific shot blocker at his position.
Dallas making a switch here. Can't finish the one-handed jam.
Oh, an easy look, but he decides to be a crowd pleaser. I'm sure he's upset for attempting that one.
Reddish's shot is good.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
Irving with the ball. He's got 11. Pass to Vassell. Kicks it out to Stevenson. Here's Wade. So a tie game here as we finish the first half. And don't go away. We'll be back momentarily.
38. The Mavericks. 38.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. And here is Doncic. For the lead. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. Pass to Vassell. Outside Irving. Wolf grabs the miss. Now the Lakers on the break. All going up court. Scooped up.
Well, being aggressive and assertive. The big man snatching the rebound.
Williamson right side. That's out of bounds. The Mavericks able to retain possession here.
Timeout, timeout.
And J.J. Redick calls timeout here. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. And a minute played as the second half gets going. Dallas moving it around. And the basket by Vassell. Vassell's got his first points of the game.
Now, not shy about bringing it inside. Vassell is comfortable around the hoop.
Count it, good.
Boy, you can see their confidence growing. They have reason to believe.
What I love is the heart, the fire, the tenacity. This is absolutely fantastic.
Here's Williamson. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So one free throw coming up.
This guy is cooking right now. He is leading them on the offensive end as they remain in front here.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
And when he's healthy, Zion is a force, an athletic freak who makes an impact on both ends.
All right, time now to pick it up. You're 1 for 4, and you certainly don't want to give your opponent momentum.
And a wide open look for Irving. Good on the triple. And now a 5-point Maverick lead. And J.J. Redick calls timeout here. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. The Mavericks will go for a different look here. And so it's Murray with it. He brings it up for the Lakers. And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
Greg, their offensive approach has been rock solid here.
And they're finding the weak spots in the D and attacking them.
Guys, what you love about Julius Randle is the well-rounded nature of his game. Because he works so hard on his shooting ability, it makes his dribble drive that much more dangerous.
Taking 2 shots.
Both free throws good from Randle.
And among NBA bigs, he is known for his ability to deliver at the free throw line.
At the elbow, Boozer. Looking to end the run. Good. Nice job down low. Boozer's got 16.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and Coach knows it.
Well, the best players, to me, deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
The three-pointer is right on target. 7 points in the game.
What a beautiful stroke from range. Defensively, you've got to try to take him out of his comfort zone.
Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. From the wing, and that's off the glass and in. Mavericks leading by 6. Randle right side. Outside, Jones. Back to Randle. And Boozer with the block. And stolen by Irving. And the Mavericks getting another bucket right there.
The buckets, the game is just flowing for Kyrie Irving. Looks easy for him right now.
Pass to Boozer. In the corner, Murray with it. Five to shoot. Here's Boozer. Unable to get that one. Randle with some nice D.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
To the paint.
2 minutes.
And Randle throws it down.
Wow, excellent explosion off his feet by Julius Randle.
And J.J. Redick is called timeout. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. Lakers trail by 10. Doncic right side. Pass to Oubre. Back to Doncic. High post shot. Misses off the right iron. You know, Doris, every so often there are guys that come along that you can build a franchise around, and Luka Doncic seems to be one of them.
There's no question, Kevin, and if I were putting a team around Luka Doncic, I'd want to have multiple vertical threats at the rim and shooters at every other position, because at that point, Luka is unguardable.
Nice move. Down low. Here's Oubre. Out to Doncic. No good with the triple.
Solid rebound there, and with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
Williamson. Pass to Miller. Williamson in the post. 12 points for him. That's good, and it's Miller with the assist. Williamson's got 4 points now in the quarter. Here's the screen. Here's Doncic. It's rebounded by Stevenson.
What a brutal night for this guy, and it is having a ripple effect throughout the team. This is tough.
Back to Williamson. And it's Luka with the rebound. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. They trail by 9 points. No one near Williamson as he lets it go. And so it's the Dallas Mavericks in control with a 9-point lead to end the quarter. Their lead is where it is.
The Mavericks, 56.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Mavericks leading by 9. Outside Irving. Some nice passing here by Dallas. For 3. Wolf grabs the miss.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Left side, Irving. Pass to Miller. Here's Randall. Wade is covering. Here's Miller. Into the lane. And they'll keep possession. Clock is at 3. Here's Randall. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Here's Wolf. Here's Boozer. From outside, off the mark. Vassell outside. Over Doncic. Dallas again missing. Lakers trail by 9. Outside Boozer. That 3 off the mark. Here's Dallas. Here's Randall. And Randall throws it down.
And buckets like that have been hard to come by. Not the most exciting game. Both sides look way off in terms of their shooting.
Well, you have to appreciate the defensive battle for sure. Both squads struggling on the offensive end. We call this grit and grind.
They get the rebound. The kick out to Irving. Back to Miller. Pass to Randall. It's blocked. They get it back. The kick out to Irving. Tries yet again. And finally, that one's good. Irving's got the lead up to 11 now for the Mavs.
They are just killing them on the interior.
He lobs up the alley-oop pass. And the dunk by Boozer.
Boy, the extraordinary playmaking instincts of Luka Doncic on display right there.
Pass to Miller. And the foul on Cam Reddish. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter.
Los Angeles foul. Wolf. That's his second personal foul. Second team foul.
On defense, the Lakers. 9-point game. And another field goal in this total. Make it 7 for 14, shooting 50%.
Yeah, that's just the master of understanding pick and roll and how to develop a quality shot. Such a dangerous guy in those sets.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Took him no time at all on that one.
Unwilling to let up, even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Baseline try. Wolf grabs the miss.
I'll tell you, despite his struggles at the offensive end, this team still finds themselves in control of the ballgame.
And yes, it's good.
Well, that in-between game, right? How many years has Dwayne Wade had a feel and a knack for how and when to make that shot?
Here's Vassell. Comes up empty down low. Lakers trailed by 12. The 3 for Doncic. It's deflected. And so it looks like the Lakers will retain possession here. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. And it's Wade penetrating. Drops in the layup for 2.
Oh, powerful beautiful move right there by Wade. So elusive on the drive.
The open look for Williamson. And the shot no good, a bit short.
Normally he'll drill that shot, and I'm sure they'll look to find him in that spot again.
No doubt. Very good play call, good execution. Sometimes it just doesn't fall.
I tell you what a good thing that he showed up today, because without him, this thing would already be over.
The fourth team. Checking in for the Mavericks.
Three-pointer. Vassell outside. Outside Irving. Just 5 on the clock. Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
And since halftime, he has just been ice cold. Just can't seem to get anything to go his way.
Mavericks leading by 8. Some nice passing here by Dallas. We've got 1:23 left in the fourth quarter. And there it is for him.
What a masterful performance from Kyrie Irving. He's over a decade into his career. He can still take over a game.
Pass to Doncic. The kick out to Boozer. Here's Wolf. To the middle. And a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
Well, known for being a terrific passer, he shows you right there. Case in point.
There's 49 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Here's Irving. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And the Mavericks lead by 10.
Saw the opportunity to put this away, and you can see the killer instinct take over.
And you want to save your best for last. Tonight, they've done that and then some.
Boozer wide open. He fires. The shot's good on the assist by Wade. And so it's Irving. He brings it up for the Dallas Mavericks. They've led by as many as 14 points. To the inside. Bang. And he throws it down hard with one hand.
You see the offensive force that is Kyrie Irving. Sometimes it's his scoring. Right there, it's his passing.
And that one, good. And it's an 11-point Maverick lead. So no problem for Dallas as they get the win. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the time, GA, this one wound down.
And that's what you want to do. Take the crowd out of it by crunch time. Don't give them any chance to lift their team up at the finish.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.
Jumping, 3 in the morning. Mamba in ballin'.